Hi everybody, it's Crystal. Today I'm going to show you how to make this bag right here. I used a leather handle with some that had hooks on the end that I got off an old bag, but you can make any kind of handle you want. Just a regular handle's fine too. And then I added some beads for a handle too. And then I needed two big wooden buttons. And if you want to use one button, that's fine. You know, whatever you want to do. It's your bag. Here's the sides of it. And it's made with, let me get this out of the way. I made it with Lion Brand Wool Ease. It's wool yarn. Well, part wool. But it's super chunky, so the color's oatmeal. It took 2 of these skeins of yarn. They're 106 yards. I bought 2, and this is what I have left in the second. Just a little bit, not a lot. So you will need 2 of them if you use this. They have a lot of pretty colors on this too. And I used a big needle. For this project I used a size N. It's a 9mm crochet hook. Since it's so chunky, that one worked the easiest for me. But I think if you don't have one, you could use something like a 6.5, but it's just going to make this bag will just turn out smaller. So, but otherwise, I'm sure it'll work. So, let's go ahead and get started on it. Okay, you just want to start off with the slip knot. And then you want to do a chain. I started with a chain of 26. And I already did my big piece of fabric, so I'm just going to do a little sample. But if you want to make it as big as mine, start off with a chain of 26. Okay, I'm just going to do a little sample because it's real easy. And once you get your 26 chains, you just single crochet in the second stitch from the hook, like that. And then in every stitch across the chain, you put 1 single crochet in. Just like this. And when you get to the end of your chain, all you want to do is chain 1 and turn. And we'll start again with 1 single crochet in every stitch, but we start in this stitch right here because that chain 1 kind of counts as a stitch, so it takes this spot. So I just jump right over here, and then I start across again, putting 1 single crochet in every stitch. And you want to do this, keep doing this, just rows of single crochet. And at the end of every row, you want to make sure that you go into the chain 1 because that's a stitch each time, like that. Chain 1, turn, and start again. Really easy. So you just want to keep doing rows. You started with your chain of 26, and you just want to keep doing rows of single crochet until you get 57 rows. I did 57. Go into my turn chain, just like that. And when you get your 57 rows done, then you can tie off, and you'll have a big long piece of fabric like this. And then we have to make, I already started on the sides, but these sides right here. So I'll go ahead and show you how to make these. It's got the curved bottom. Gonna need 2 of these, and I'll show you how to do that right quick. You want to start with the slip knot for that. And you want to do a chain of 3. And then we will slip stitch into the first to form a ring. And then you want to chain 3. 1, 2, 3, which counts as a double crochet. So we want to go ahead and do a total of 5 more double crochets through the center of the ring. So counting that chain 3, we'll have a total of 6. And there's 6. You can pull your tail there to make it smaller. Now what you want to do is chain 3, 2, 3, and turn. What we're doing is we're creating a half circle. Now you want to go back into the same stitch right here and do a double crochet. So counting that chain 3, we got 2 double crochets in that same stitch. So now you want to work across, putting 2 double crochets in each stitch. Oops. And you want to make sure you go into this chain 3 here at the end, because that counts as a stitch. Go into the very top of it and do your two doubles. It's tight. I like the looks of this yarn, but I think it's a little hard to work with. It splits, but it's really pretty. Okay, and there's your half circle. Now what we're going to do is we're going to be working across here, doing single crochets. So once you did your 2 double crochets there, go ahead and chain 1. Now we need to put 2 single crochets in this double crochet here, just wherever you can fit them. So there's 1, and then another one in that one. And 2, and we need to get 2 single crochets in this double crochet. So there's 1, it's going to be kind of tight, but 2, and then you'll put 1 single crochet through that center hole. That, and then again you'll need to put 2 single crochets in this double, and 2 in this one up here. Just kind of evenly space them the best that you can. It's hard to really see where they go when you're working on the sides of these double crochets, but just do the best you can. Okay, and just like that. And that counts as row number 1. Now what we're going to do is chain 1 and turn. Starting again, we're going to do rows of single crochet. I'm going to start in this one right here because my chain 1 is taking that place. And I'm going to go across, putting 1 single crochet in every stitch. Chain 1 and turn. That was row number 2, and we're going to do it again. We need to have a total of 14 rows of single crochet, and I'm working on my 3rd row now. So I'm going to go ahead and finish, and you need to have 2 of these side pieces, and then we'll sew them on and get the bag all sewed together. So I'm going to go ahead and finish up my 14 rows right quick. Okay, I got my side pieces made here. I got one of them sewed on real quick, but we'll go ahead and sew this one on. You want to start out with a slip knot on your hook. And we're going to slip stitch this piece on. So I just start at the top here. I'll show you the way this one's sewed on. You can see that this is going to flap over like that. So I'm going to start this piece right here and work my way down. But I'm going to have to turn it this way since I'm right-handed. You just want to make sure you're doing it the right way so your flap will fold over. And just start in the corner of this piece and in the corner of this piece and go through that slip knot that's on your hook. And now I'm just going to work my way around, slip stitching the two pieces together. I'm going to go through this piece over here, slip stitch, just like this. It's really easy, all the way around the whole side flap. It's going to go down and curve and back up to where it ends. So I'm going to go ahead and finish this, or you go ahead and sew both your pieces on, and then I'll show you what to do next. Probably work on doing making some loops for some buttons and stuff. Okay, I got my side sewed on, and I got my flap here. What I did here is I marked my center off because I'm going to make a loop for a button. So what I did was counted, and your center might be different than mine, but I counted 25 across, so I centered it at 12 and put a stitch marker there. But you count yours in case I lost a stitch or gained a stitch or something. Mine might be different, and then mark that. And now I'm going to start, and I'm going to go around with a row of single crochet. Now the handles that I have are off an old bag, and you may not have these handles. And you can do your handles any way that you want, or you can do it like mine if you have loops or something. But mine have these. So I'm going to make a little spot here to attach them to. Now if you want to do that, if you have some other, maybe you have rings or something like this, you can do that too. But I'll show you what I'm going to do for that here. Just start with a slip knot on your hook. I'm going to start just right here in the corner. It doesn't really matter where you start. Just make sure the good side of your work is facing you. So I'm just going to start right up here in the corner and go through that slip knot that's on my hook, like that. And then I'm going to go right back into the same stitch and do a single crochet. And I'm going to single crochet again. And again. So that was 4 single crochets, I'm sorry. And now what I'm going to do is do a chain 2, skip 2, and single crochet in the next. Now that's just going to give me a spot to hook my hook onto. And if you don't want to do that, you can just single crochet straight across and make a different strap. And now I'm going to go around the whole piece, putting a single crochet in every stitch all the way around. And then around the front. It's so big it's hard to, this yarn's bulky and it's kind of hard to see what I'm doing, I guess, but every stitch on the front. And I'm going to keep going, 1 single crochet in every stitch across the front here. And then I'm going to get back over here to my side and I'll make that loop again. Coming around here again on the opposite side, and I'll just show you how to make that little loop again in case you want to use hooks too, but you don't have to. I just did four single crochets, so now you want to do a chain 2, 4 on this side, skip 2, and then go ahead and single crochet in the rest. Like this. Man, this yarn is bulky. Now, I'm going to continue going up the side of this now. Just going to keep going. That's my dog crying at the door. Like this. Going up the side flap now. With 1 single crochet in every stitch. And I'm going to do this until I get to my stitch marker, and then I'm going to make a loop. Here I am still going up the side of my flap, and I'm at the top here. I'm going to put 2 single crochets in the corner stitch just to make it look a little rounder. And now I'm working my way there, that makes it look a little bit better, across here to my stitch marker with 1 single crochet in every stitch. Okay, I'm coming up on my marker. And I'm going to go ahead and move it. And I'm going to slip stitch into that marker stitch. Slip stitch. Like that. Now I'm going to do a chain. For as long as I want my hoop to be. Here. Okay, I did a chain of 10, and then I'm going to go back into the same stitch and slip stitch again, and there I have my hoop. So I'm going to continue across with 1 single crochet in every stitch. Just like this. And then I'm going to continue going. I'm going to put 2 in the corner. I'm going to go back down, and then I'll be at my starting point again. Okay, I made it all the way back around to my starting point, and what I want to do is a slip stitch and do my first single crochet that I made, and then I'm going to tie this off and hide my tails. Okay, I went ahead and finished my bag by just sewing some buttons on here. You don't have to put 2 if you don't want, that's fine. I put 2 so I can move this down if this isn't very full, so it'll make it close tighter, but you can do whatever you like. They're about a 1/2 inch apart or so. And then I just added that handle that I had to the loops, and I just added some beads for a handle too, just for decoration. And that's it. That's all there was to this bag. There it is from the side. And I hope that you enjoy my tutorial. I hope you were able to follow along okay. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, and please come check me out on Facebook. And until next time, have a good day.